Hey, I'm Augie 5000. I'm with David Harbour, one of the stars of Netflix series Stranger Things. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure.
So, watching the trailer, it's apparent that the Mind Flayer is back. Without spoiling anything, is that what's going on?
I mean, there appears to be a large shadow-like creature, and there appears to be another kind of gross creature in somewhere. Yes, there appears to be that the Mind Flayer is back.
Okay, cool. Does Hopper kick the Mind Flayer's ass?
God, I can't tell you, but clearly, he's got the right hook for it. So
okay, yeah. I mean, Hopper to me is like one of my favorite heroes. Hopper and Eleven together, I think you guys are a great hero team.
Big and little.
Yeah. and what was really cool in watching Stranger Things progress is the fact that you guys found each other at very dark moments in your lives, Hopper and Eleven. And then you guys kind of grew together and you guys were almost stuck with each other. A lot of friction in season 2. Are we going to see some of that same friction in season 3?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if not worse. I think the fun is that at the end of season 2, we sort of we close the gate, right?
Yeah.
And you do see that last shot of the high school turning upside down, and you see that there's something still out there. But things have been pretty quiet in Hawkins, and in a way, that's great for everybody. Like, you don't have to fight interdimensional monsters. But for Hopper, that's a real problem because he's got a daughter who's becoming a teenager, and he really doesn't like that. I mean, I think he's a very controlling person, and I think he loves her very much, but he wants her to remain a child, He doesn't want her out kissing boys and stuff like that, which I feel like is I understand. So yeah, I mean, that friction has sort of taken a new level. It's like he no longer has her just in a cabin and is hiding her.
Yeah.
She's established in the town, and he has to, let her out into the world in a certain sense, and that's very hard for him.
You gotta go shopping for things that you don't necessarily want to go shopping for.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's gotta be quite awkward for Hopper, I imagine. With the cast, it appears like everybody's really fun, has a great time. Who would you say is the funniest person on the cast?
I mean, everybody's really extraordinary. Like the fun thing about this cast is they're all really good people. It's hard for me to choose. I mean, I have my favorites, and I will say Winona Ryder, I just adore as a human being. I think she's, she's a beautiful human being, and she really is a one-of-a-kind person. And it's rare to meet someone that one-of-a-kind, so I adore her. And the other one is have a real man crush on that Joe Keery kid, who's quite something in the show, as Steve Harrington, very beloved, and I think he's very, very funny kid. So yeah, I like him too.
Anything strange happen on the set? Would you say there's any strange things happening?
I mean, it's mainly with the kids. They tend to goof around a lot. I'm pretty serious and depressed most of the time we're shooting. But although I did have something this season that was really embarrassing, where there's one scene early on where I was it's a scene with me, Finn, and Millie, and I'm talking to them, and I had one line that I just thought was the funniest thing the Hopper could ever say. I just could not stop laughing. And I swear to God, it went on for must have been half an hour, where I just could not get the line out. I was laughing, the Duffer Brothers were crying, laughing by the monitor, the camera guys were laughing, and finally, Finn Wolfhard, who's full on, 15 years old at the time, was like, "You got this, man, you got this." And I was like, that's embarrassing. I'm an adult professional, and I have a child telling me that I can do this. So that was strange.
Yeah, I've been there before. Definitely been there. In the wonderful world of the internet.
Oh God.
There's endless fan fiction.
Oh God.
Have you seen any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of it. Yeah.
Can you pull out some of the more interesting things that you've seen that maybe?
I think it's funny. I think that stuff is hilarious. Yeah. I mean, I think that stuff's hilarious. There's a lot of Hopper Joyce stuff out there, which is great. Their romance and what they get into, and them in a full-on marriage, yelling at each. It's great. It's I think people are so creative. Also, the fan art that they come up with too. I've posted some of it on my Instagram. There was one great shot of me it's an art piece, and again, like I don't know the artists and everything. I'm sorry if I ever don't credit you for these things. I think they're brilliant. But he picks up 11, is carrying her, and she's got these sunglasses on, and like it's just great that people extrapolate the lives of these characters that they love, and they seem to pour so much like love into it. And I think it's hilarious and great.
Yeah, I was kind of perusing, and yeah, some of it kind of blew my mind. I didn't like dig deep, but some of like the summaries and the synopses are kind of crazy. I saw one where it said Will was in love and knew he wanted to marry Mike the first day of kindergarten.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. Turned it into a full-blown romance. So, of course, Stranger Things.